Hello everyone and welcome to Long Distance Love channel. I'm Lexa Tarot and this channel is exclusively for timeless tarot readings for long distance relationships or connections and separation. So if you're looking for insights on your unique long distance connection, you've come to the right place. Welcome. For those of you that are or that have already subscribed, thank you so much for making our small family just a little bit bigger. And for those of you who are visiting this channel for the first time, welcome. As I've said in prior videos, I usually have 3 piles here. I normally do pick-up piles. I will continue to do pick-up piles. It's all a matter of just wanting to change things a little bit. And trying to give the opportunity for those people who are not really into pickup piles a little bit more of variety. So today I will be focusing on my water signs. So water signs that are in a long distance relationship or in a relationship or connection in separation. So that means my Pisces, my Cancer, and my Scorpios, this is for you. And if you are in a long distance connection or a connection in separation, then let's dive in and find out what we have in store for you today. So the first thing that we're going to take a look at here today is the overall energy of your partner, okay, that's in separation with you. The second thing we're going to look at is your partner's feelings within this long distance connection. The third is what your partner is thinking about this long distance connection. We're going to take a look at their blocks and their fears, as well as what they want from this long distance connection. And then I'll end the reading with what you can do to help your long distance connection along. All right, so that'll be a little bit of advice. So now that we know what we're going to look at today, let's jump right into this reading. All right, so let's take a look at what is the overall energy. What is the overall energy for my water signs partners in separation? What is the overall energy for the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio significant other in this long distance connection? Let's take a look here. Okay, this one just kind of slipped out, so I'll take that one. Okay. So I'll put those there. And then let's jump into some of this here. Okay, what is the overall energy for the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water sign, significant other, overall energy? What is their partner's energy, long distance partner's energy? Exchanging of gifts, and at the bottom we have orphaned, and let's take out one more. This one I'll take the bottom. Thinker. Great. So I change things along the way because I go by what I intuitively feel with what I select, and it's not really me selecting. I always see it as my guides and spirit kind of guiding me to something that they want everyone to see, and they're telling me to look at the bottom instead of picking something within here. So that's fine. All right, so let's do one more. And let's see what we have here. What is the overall energy? What is the overall energy? Okay, there we go. That flipped and popped on its own. What is the overall energy for the significant other or the partners for the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, my water signs? What is the overall connection? I'm sorry, the overall energy here. Authority and trapped in fear. Okay, so let's take a look at the 3 at the top. Alright, so we have the overall energy being heart-to-heart conversation, followed up by express your love. Very interesting, because I have one here that's talking about expressing love as well. So it always fascinates me how spirit just really ties all the cards and all the messages in. And I have make an effort. Very interesting. A lot of energy that I'm feeling here about equal exchange. All right. We also have exchanging gifts, orphan, thinker, Ganesha, triumph, authority, and trapped in fear. So what I'm picking up here is that the overall energy of your significant other in this connection and separation is they feel that they really need to have a heart-to-heart talk about something that they are pondering or they're thinking about. It's really causing them to feel a bit isolated and alone in their thoughts. Okay. And these emotions are causing these thoughts of being trapped into their own thinking pattern, their own, maybe even sabotaging thoughts about this connection, about things that they're kind of, what I mean sabotaging thoughts is, what I think is that what I'm feeling here is that they're overthinking. Okay, there's overthinking. There's a lot of thinking and going within, but that going within is causing a little bit of stress here. Okay, we see 2 different decks pretty much giving the same feel here. Okay. I feel that they want to express how they feel about you. They want to make that effort. Okay. And I feel that they want to make sure, or they want you to also make the equal amount of effort. So whether or not it's being equal at this point, I'm not sure. Some of you might say, well, he or she calls me more than what I call, or he or she, meaning, your partner, reaches out more than I do, or maybe it's you who's reaching out more than they are. Here, this energy is about equal exchange, is about remembering that it can't be just one-sided. So when we're talking about make the effort, we're talking about both parties making the effort, okay, and both expressing that love to each other. And maybe there is a sense of overgiving, or maybe or maybe your partner is the one that's feeling that maybe they're needs to be a bit of a talk in regards to honestly communicating this feeling of feeling loved, or making an effort, or the showing of emotions and the showing of attention that's needed here. Because remember, having a long distance connection puts your connection already with a lot of obstacles that a lot of other relationships don't have, because those other relationships that people can see their partners and their significant other on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, it's very different when you can't see your partner for months, at a time, and weeks at a time. So it makes sense that they are in this thinking mode, and perhaps thinking about ways that this expression of love and making the effort can be an equal give and take. Okay. And so we have Ganesha, and it's clearing of obstacles. So I feel that when this heart-to-heart conversation happens, it's going to clear a lot of these emotions, or these hidden thoughts that are rambling in your significant other's head, that's really causing them to feel trapped in their own thoughts. Okay, so this clearing here, a clearing of obstacles, okay, is really going to guide this relationship a little bit more once you have that heart-to-heart conversation. So this is what the overall energy is saying about your partner in separation. I see here that they're really invested in pushing this connection forward. Okay, and it will be a successful movement forward as long as the focus stays on overcoming those obstacles and challenges together. Okay, again, an equal give and take. So as long as we have this equal give and take here in this connection, it looks like your partner really wants to invest in it. Okay, and wants to really push forward to make things happen. This is the Chariot, actually, in Rider Waite, and it's called Triumph in this deck. But pretty much, they want to be honest, they want to push things forward, they want to communicate. They really see themselves jumping these hurdles that could be in the way. Again, goes back to this card, which is talking about clearing those obstacles. So this one is really pretty much talking about clearing the obstacles, and this one is talking about the movement it's going to take in order to overcome those obstacles. Okay, perhaps you might not be aware, but of this overall energy of how they're feeling inside, or the things that they're thinking about, or the fact that they feel really binded or trapped in their own thoughts, because they're giving you the face of everything's okay. I'm okay, I'm strong, everything is good. This practical leader type of feel is the one that's being shown forward. Okay, and I'm getting here that they intuitively are kind of shielding, putting up a shield. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied here. I wouldn't be surprised if the throat chakra comes up as a card later, because I'm stumbling over my words here. But it's like this shield that they're putting around themselves to contain this trapped in fear and thinker energy, and kind of pushing forward this energy of, I've got it together, everything's okay, let's be practical about this connection. Oh, you didn't call me? Okay, that's fine. It's not a problem. Oh, you didn't answer my text? It's fine. But in reality, at the bottom of it, they're not okay about it. They might think that, or they might feel that you're not making an equal effort here. Okay, again, it could go either way, but right now we're kind of looking at the overall energy of your significant other or your partner in separation. But there, again, an equal give and take here is pretty much one of the messages that I'm getting here as well. All right, so this is the overall energy here. Let's see how this overall energy really connects with the rest of the reading. So the next thing that we're going to look at here is, what is your partner in separation feeling? Okay, what is your partner in separation feeling about this long distance connection? Okay, so we're going to look at their heart. What's going on inside, what's happening with the emotion, and this one just popped out. What's happening with their emotion? What are they feeling about this long distance connection? Okay, this one just popped up. It's off the screen, but it just popped up of my deck. So we have truth, we have heartache and loss. That's the one that popped up. Okay, and we have foundation. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, where the hidden energy is patience. So let's clear here. I'm going to leave this up, because sometimes this becomes a useful piece of the puzzle here, and it brings things into clarity. What's usually at the bottom of the deck is what your significant other is hiding. What is the undertone, right? What is the thing that we are not really seeing, that they're feeling? That shadow energy, that shadow card. Okay, and the Queen of Pentacles popped up here. Okay, and let's take a look here. Okay, bottom of the deck. Wow, foundations again. Interesting. The Four of Wands. So what is your partner feeling in this long distance connection? So we have truth. Okay, so here I'm getting the fact again, it doesn't surprise me that truth came out here, because truth is the energy of speaking truth, speaking clarity, talking, clearing the air. Okay, balancing in a way the rational and the irrational things that are maybe going through the mind, maybe balancing what is felt and what is thought. So it's this clarity, and it's interesting. Again, it's going back to this overall connection, where the overall energy for your partners, that they do feel that they need to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Okay, about something that of importance to them, perhaps about the fact that they value this connection, or just the fact that they want some sense of stability here, or maybe having a conversation again about this give and take of expressing love, of making that effort, and really focusing on the stability of the relationship, or this connection that's either moving along or is currently happening at the moment. Okay, Because the Queen of Pentacles is that about stability. Okay, it's about showing, showing that stability with the pentacles, something of value. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there. They're also feeling a sense of heartache and loss. And again, this makes sense because in their overall connection, we see the thinker and we see the trapped in fear, along with orphaned, okay, which is a kind of a feeling that I'm getting of isolation, of being by themselves, of missing you and missing this connection with you. And so for the three of heartache and loss, it's them again feeling this emotional hurt and emotional sadness that they do want to overcome. Okay, they want to overcome this energy, and they want to overcome it in a successful manner. Okay, chances are that what helps in this connection, for them to feel that there is success, okay, or that it could be a successful connection, even though or despite of the distance between you and your partner, is the fact that they're really feeling that this connection could be something more than just dating. Okay, they're really feeling a sense of harmony and stability, a foundation that they really want to have or establish with you. Very interesting, because we're also getting that same exact card in the Rider deck. Okay, this other deck here. So both these cards are pretty much saying the same thing. They're really, really kind of taking a look, a little step further, and kind of analyzing this new opportunity, or this opportunity that can be of great value. Okay, and that is, having or creating or continuing to build a relationship where there is this strong foundation, where there is this stability, where there's this harmony and this long-term commitment. So valuable, that's how I'm picking this up, this pentacle to be. They want this valuable connection. And for those of you that are watching, these two cards are cards of marriage, of long-term commitment, okay, of a stability and of a happy marriage or happy long-term commitment. This is not someone who just wants to say hi and bye, and this is not someone who's just looking to casually date you. This is someone who's really wanting something more here. They do see and they do feel that there is a certain amount of investment of time, of energy, of planning, and of patience that needs to be present here in order for this connection to continue forward. Okay, and here, I see the 4 seasons, so it's not something that's going to come quickly. It's not something that, it's not a foundation that's going to be a quick build, let's say, okay? It's going to take time. But the good thing about this is that this time is really going to show the growth and the dedication that they really want to invest in making this connection a long-term one. Okay, instead of one that's just high and by. This person is really someone who's really thinking about this connection. Interesting. When I picked this up, Spirit and my guys are telling me to look here, and the Five of Swords is here, okay? And there is, like I said, this feeling of loss, okay, that's coming across. And, you know, they do feel a sense of heartache and loss when you guys are not together, all right? So very interesting insight here on how they're feeling. This is someone who's really emotionally invested in this connection and really wants to see it pull through and push through, okay? And again, it makes me go back to reminding you of what we just saw here, which was the Chariot, okay, which was the Triumph. They really want to push themselves forward. They want to push things forward, okay? They want a victory here, and they want something solid. They want something stable, all right? So let's take a look here at the next layer of this reading, and that is, what is your partner thinking? So what is your partner thinking in this long distance connection? So I have my water signs. Let's find out what your partner is thinking in this long distance connection. My Pisces, my Cancers, and my Scorpios. Let's see what's going on here. What is your significant other thinking in this connection? Okay, again, conflict and defeat. We have the third eye chakra, interesting. Fulfillment of wishes. All right, let's go over here and let's clarify these cards. Let's see, what is your partner thinking here about this long distance connection? Okay, we have the Star. Actually, I flipped, two came out, so I will take both for this third eye chakra and the fulfillment of wishes. Bottom of the deck, the Fool, new beginning. What was the bottom of the deck here? Oh, rest and rejuvenation. Okay, I'll keep these two up here. Okay. All right, let me tune in here. What is the feelings? What are they're thinking? And I'm picking up on what I'm feeling here in this connection. So earlier, remember I showed you that at the bottom of the deck of one of these was the, which one was it? It was the Rider deck that I showed you. The Five of Swords was at the bottom of the Four of Wands in this Rider-Waite deck. Interesting, came up again. Okay, so the Five of Swords came up again in this deck. And so in this deck, it's called Conflict and Defeat, but it's still the same feeling. There's a feeling of separation. It doesn't, not from you, but when they are separated from you, there is this feeling of, like I said before, it's coming through in the energy here, in both the overall energy and what they're feeling, is again a sense of heartache and loss when you guys are not either together, or a sense of heartache and loss because there is such a distance between each other. And they're really thinking about how is it that they can feel better about this situation, okay? How can they renew and feel better? Give me 1 second, let me tune in here. Yeah, they're trying to figure out, how can I mend the situation? How can I make this long distance connection? How can we as a couple who are distant from each other, who are in separation, okay? Because you see the two jugs here, both both water jugs, and the merging here in the middle. And so I'm getting the sense that this is, again, it has to do with this feeling of being separated, and being at a distance, that's causing this turmoil, and causing them to overthink and feel a little bit isolated in a way, okay? But there is a sense of wanting things to get better, okay? Renewing, rekindling this relationship, even if it is from afar, okay? I even feel like I see this, the stars really calling my attention, and what I'm feeling here is that they're, even when they get into these episodes or these moments where the separation just feels so overwhelming, that they pretty much tap into wanting to call in or manifest the energy so that they can feel some comfort, okay, when they're feeling that way. So here we have the third eye chakra, which talks about intuition, okay? And so the third eye chakra is intuition, what they're feeling as opposed to what they're thinking. I mean, it is at the top portion, right? It's between the two eyes, between both your eyes. That is the space for the third eye chakra. Okay, so here, what they're feeling here is that they're intuitively, they're thinking about, oh, okay, I get it. Okay. All right, so I had to stop because I wanted to really tune into here so that I could express it, because we have two queens here. We have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Don't worry so much about the fact that it says Queen of Swords or Queen of Wands, because this is not about gender. This is about energy, okay? So intuitively, okay, intuitively, what they may be showing you forward, and again, I'm going back to the overall energy, and I'll show you that in a minute, is that here, the Queen of Wands is a strong leader. This person is focused, okay, laser focused on their desires, on wanting to push things forward. There's passion, okay, and there's this sense of loyalty, okay, of independence, of being strong, a go-getter, okay. This is the intuition, right? What they may be showing you, okay, what they may be showing you in this connection is, even though they have this passion, okay, even though there's this passion here brewing, because the wands is about passion and movement, you might not know that very much. They might not say that to you enough, okay, because the Queen of Swords is a queen who says it like it is, okay, who pushes the emotions aside and is more of a thinker, okay, more thinking, less emotion. And so it does make sense here that it relates with the third eye chakra, because intuitively they have this passion, they have this feeling in this connection. They're thinking passion, they're thinking about moving things forward, but they may be showing that, part of not so much of emotion and more about thinking about this connection. Okay, and I said that at the beginning. I felt this energy of overthinking. Okay, and so I see it again here. They want this fulfillment of wishes. What are they thinking? Well, they're thinking about how or what they need to do in order to create this either new beginning or new opportunity, or how they're going to push themselves or push this relationship forward. What are the thoughts and feelings, and how are they going to merge that together so we can see, or so you can see, or they can see their wish come true. Okay, this was at the bottom of the deck, so that's the shadow energy. And we see the King of Cups. Okay, so again, this fulfillment, this wish come true, is your partner. Don't worry about the fact that it says king, but your partner is feeling this, is thinking this in this connection. Okay, the King of Cups is a smart person. It's the energy is calm, romantic. Okay, it's a soft-spoken person who has emotions and feelings, and is romantic. Okay, and yeah, there's a lot of feelings here. There's a lot of emotions here. This person really is thinking about what they're feeling in their heart and how they can make this dream come true. And so this is probably why we see them trying to override the passion and go from passion, which is like, I would say in a way heart connected, to more of a thinking or thoughts or communicating. Try not to communicate that, but definitely feeling it, right? And again, trying to manifest that, or trying to figure out how they can rekindle or fix or mend this feeling of separation and of heartache and loss when they're not with you, and when they are separated from this long distance connection. So this was very interesting. And so let me see, I think it was up here. Where are you? Oh, there you go. Here's authority. Okay, and so I'm definitely feeling that energy, felt that energy when I picked this up. Person who's quiet, doesn't really want to say too much about what they may be feeling, but definitely a lot of thinking happening. Okay, I could, like I told you earlier, I felt that kind of shield, trying to shield that emotion and kind of remain in this thinking mode. All right, so that is pretty much what they are thinking. Let's take a look at the blocks and fears. Okay, what are the blocks and fears? And before I go, I just want to talk about this. There are times that they want to rest, take a mental break from all the thinking. Okay, so here in the thinking energy, there are times where you may feel that this person disconnects emotionally, but they're not disconnecting emotionally. Okay, so you might pick that up as maybe that they're disconnecting emotionally. They're really not. Again, you got the Four of Wands twice, which talks about long-term commitment, talks about harmony, stability. Okay, you're getting your partner pretty much thinking about how to make these or this relationship or these dreams or these thoughts and these feelings come true. So there are times that they do take a little break from overthinking and all the anxiety that that comes along with thinking or overthinking when it's really not necessary. Okay, so right now we're looking at your partner's blocks and fears. And so I want to talk a little bit about like what I was just saying. And you know, love comes from the heart. It doesn't come from the mind. Okay, it doesn't come from the mind. It comes from the heart. And so, you know, it makes sense that sometimes when people get a little, you know, scared, or when something feels too good to be true, that, you know, they may want to kind of take a step back emotionally and just to themselves and say, wow, is this, you know, I never felt like this with someone in the past. So don't be too stressed out when they do get into those modes. Just try to be supportive. We'll see what advice comes in later for you so that you can help this relationship along. So again, so we're taking a look now at your person's blocks and fears. So what is the blocks and fears? We have the sacral chakra and blocks and fears. All right, that just came out. Okay, blocks and fears and disruption. Very interesting. Okay, and let's take a look. Let's clarify these cards. What are the blocks and fears of this person for my water signs, their significant other? What are the blocks and fears? This person's, this long distance connection. What is this person feeling as far as their blocks and fears? What's causing a blockage here? Okay. Interesting. We get the Emperor again, which is the authority in the other deck. And at the bottom of the deck, we get the Two of Pentacles. So blocks and fears. So here, your person could be transforming or feeling like they're going through changes. Okay? It could be, what I'm picking up is just the feelings going back and forth, and how that's overwhelming. And I know it sounds silly, but what I'm hearing in my head is a distance makes the heart grow fonder. And so that is literally what was just what I heard in my head. And so I feel that because distance does make the heart grow fonder, they are going through a transformation of kind of seeing themselves in a different light. Maybe this is a person who normally isn't romantic. Maybe this is a person who normally has control of their emotions. Okay, because or a control of their thoughts, or you know, they might be this type of leader-esque or practical person. And so this relationship or this situation has created a transformation because it's been like a whirlwind of emotions. Okay, and so the block may be this feeling of impatience. Okay, they're probably a person who's very steady in their emotions, you know, soft-spoken, practical. Okay, and now they're kind of propelled into this connection where their feelings and their thoughts are really like, wow, you know, this is really happening. I'm really into this person. I want to make an effort in this connection. I want to express my love. I want to express my emotions. And so this could be a block for them, or a fear that they feel inside. Okay. Here, we have the sacral chakra and strength. And so here it could be that they are surprised that they need so much strength to kind of contain their passion. Okay, so I'm picking up passion here. It takes a lot of strength to contain their passion. It takes a lot of strength. And when I mean strength, I mean emotional strength. I mean mental strength. Okay, spiritual strength to try to, keep it together emotionally. Okay. And there is a sense of wanting to take control of the situation, okay, as an emperor, wanting to kind of maneuver things in the way he or she feels fit. However, the universe is the one that's taking control here. So they may fear that perhaps this destiny or this control that they no longer have in moving things along, that everything basically rests in divine timing, and it rests in the hands of fate. And so perhaps that is a fear or a blockage that they have. Another fear or blockage I see here is unexpected moments of disruption that can be caused by trying to juggle too many things at the same time. Okay? And so this constant, whether it's multiple responsibilities, whether it's perhaps maybe they're working two jobs, or perhaps it's this, what I'm getting here, this long distance connection that they're trying to balance, right? They're trying to pretty much kind of, in a way, live in two worlds, right? They physically live where they're living. However, their thoughts and their hearts are away in the distance with you. Okay, they're in this, or invested, okay, in you and in this connection. So they have this block or this fear that just juggling way too many things, or this sense of multiple responsibility, can create an unwanted and an unexpected disruption here in this connection. Okay, so that's pretty much what I feel in regards to their blocks and fears. Let's take a look and see what do they want from this connection, because when I said that, this just flipped over. Okay, so I'll take that. Let's see what they want from this connection. I mean, it was pretty much, we did see that they're wanting some type of long-term commitment here. This is not something that they are taking. This just flipped on its own, so I'll take this. Okay. So I think that pretty much kind of gives us an idea that this is a person who's looking for stability for long term. But besides that, let's see, what else are they looking for in this connection, or in this long distance relationship? What is it that they want from this connection? Okay, and the bottom of the deck we have interesting, passion ignited. When this one popped out, this one was right behind it. You guys saw me, I shuffled, and if you want to go back to that, I had seen this, and it came back again. Very interesting. I'm telling you, when they want us, when they want to give us a message, they do. And it's happened to me myself in my own readings or private readings that I have with clients, where you know, I'll see the card and I'm like, okay, you know, this one wanted to pop up but went back in, which is the Moon card. But anyway, that was interesting. Let's clarify these cards again. These cards that we just have here. Again, what do they want from this long distance connection? So what is it that the water signs partners want in this connection, or in this long distance connection? Interesting. Okay, that was the bottom of the deck. All right, so let me tune in here to the energy and the frequency here. Okay. So what they want from this connection is they want to push themselves forward. Okay. They want to stand their ground. Interesting. I literally cannot make this up. These two cards are the same exact cards in the different decks. Okay. So you have the 7 stand your ground, same 7 of wands in another deck. So this is telling me here that what they want is they want to persevere. They want to push forward in this connection. They want to be able to overcome whatever obstacles may be in the way. Okay. It does look in this, I mean, it's a different look on each, right? Here it looks more of a victorious stance. Here it looks more of a, I'm trying to hide or block something, which I feel that that could be the case in this particular context. And especially looking at the other cards that we have here, is that they want to stand their ground, okay, in this connection. They want to move things along, but they also want to remove these boundaries or these barriers that they have, so that they can ensure that these obstacles and challenges move out their way. I'm also getting that this can also be one of the obstacles, right? Trying to hide or trying to block or hide themselves or their feelings. You know, so trying to overcome this energy of blocking or hiding or protecting themselves, okay? But definitely I get it here, a feeling of wanting to push forward and overcome those boundaries. They want to do is they also want to release. They want to release these emotions that no longer serve them. This is the card of the Hanged Man in other decks. It's called Sacrifice here. Okay. And in the context of what I'm seeing here, I'm getting the feeling is that they're willing to sacrifice whatever it is that they need to do in order to ensure that this emotional and spiritual connection happens here. Okay. That the, you know, 4 of Wands happens here. Okay. That this long-term commitment happens in this connection. And so I'm picking up the energy. Hold on. Picking up the energy here. That they want to make those sacrifices, or they're willing to at least. I'm seeing here a willingness to be able to want to do that. But they want to make sure that it's an equal give and take. Okay, so that they're not sacrificing in vain. That that they'll make that effort to show how deeply invested they are in this, but they want to make sure that that's an equal give and take. Okay. What do they want from this connection? They want to be able to move this forward. Okay. So they want to think about, decide, make decisions, and plan for the future, so that they can communicate that with you. Okay? So that they can think about all these decisions, these choices, these movements that they want to make, these decisions and planning the future. They want to be able to communicate with that. They want to communicate that with you, which makes sense with the rest and rejuvenation card that we saw earlier. Okay, they may go into their thinking mode. Okay, they might go into their thinking mode, but it's because they are also making decisions, thinking, spending that quality time in their thoughts, so that they're able to then have a clear mindset and a clear way to communicate with you, as we saw with heart-to-heart communication, so they can let you know all this passion that they're feeling inside. Okay? They want from this connection. They want there's passion here. And again, I said that earlier to you guys when I was picking this up. I just felt passion, passion, passion. Okay? So they want to be able to have this in this connection. They are very passionate. They want to be able to perhaps even communicate this with you and share this with you. Okay? But right now, what I feel is they have this ignited passion inside of their heart. They have this passion that's just kind of filling them and overwhelming them. But they're pretty much thinking about it. They may be thinking about it in their thoughts. For some of you, maybe your partner is telling you and is being very passionate. And they're pretty much telling you, that they're daydreaming about you. They're thinking about you. Others, this passion is something that they're keeping quiet. It's more of a daydream and things that they are just perhaps not sharing with you at the moment. But definitely what they want from this connection, they want an equal give and take of passion here as well. Okay. So let's take a look. Pretty much here I've already taken a look and tapped into your partner's energy. And now it's time to look at what you can do. You, the Pisces, Cancer, and the Scorpio, you, the water sign, what you can do to help this connection along in this long distance connection. So let's switch gears here and let's focus on you. Okay, so what can my water signs do to help this connection in long distance move along? What are some things that my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, this one popped up, separation. What can Pisces, what can Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio do to help this connection along? Let's see what you guys can do in this long distance connection. What are some things that you can do to move your connection along? So this is pretty much the advice, right? So let's see. Bottom of the card, we have engagement. Interesting. All right, I'll put that there. We'll talk about all of these in a minute. Again, what can the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, what can they do in this connection to move it along? What can the water signs do in their long distance connection to move this connection along? What did I tell you earlier? Throat chakra. Didn't I say this was going to come out at some point? Because I felt it in my throat chakra. Okay, very interesting. Okay, let's take a look here. What can Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, what can the water signs do here? You guys saw me shuffle, right? So it's not like this was sitting somewhere and I just took it out of nowhere. Like, I literally shuffle the cards very well. It's all up. This one just popped up, so I get this. All right. Which is sometimes why it takes a little longer to, my videos take a little bit longer, but between me chatting and picking up energy and shuffling, you know, it takes quite some time. So again, so guys, you know, just give me a like and let me know if you like this format of separating sometimes the you know, the pick-up piles and then the ones for the zodiac signs and separation. Okay, bottom of the card. Interesting. King of Swords energy. Didn't we have the Queen of Swords earlier? Seems here that both of you may be doing the same thing here. But let's dive in here and find out what's going on. So, what can you do to move your relationship apart? I mean, sorry, not apart. I'm saying apart because I'm seeing the separation. What can you guys do to move your long distance connection along? Is, yeah, it says here that you guys are in separation. Okay, there's separation in the horizon. So yes, okay, this is why I have this channel. I have it exclusively for relationships that are separation. So let's see why this is here. So this could be the one. All right, so it says here that here you can feel, chances are, you feel that this person is the one, that you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So it's great if this person is sharing how they feel and how they think, and they're being very open about their feelings. Fantastic. Okay, so that's good for you, because then, you know, it helps you kind of understand that they're also thinking you're the one for them. Okay, again, we saw the Four of Wands, which talks about long-term commitment, marriage, and things of that nature. So here it says, let your friends help you. Okay, it says ask for and accept support from others. So whether it's your friends, your families, your brothers, your sisters, people in your family, or people that you've shared this connection with, there are people in your circle who are going to be supportive, or at least stay, you know, kind of stay with the ones that are being supportive in a way, because this long distance connection is a taxing, challenging journey. Okay, and so you do need as much support as you can get. All right, so try to get support when you need it. All right, don't be afraid to let your partner know that they're the one, even though you guys are in separation. If you feel that this is the one, then this is the one. If you feel, you know, whatever it is that you're feeling, kind of share it with your partner. Okay, share it with your partner. Why am I saying that? Because I'm kind of jumping the gun here. I always start from left to right, but wanted to show you here. This talks about communication. Okay, the triumphant success, Ace of Swords, breakthrough of clarity of the mind, and also that of communication. So I'll go back to that in a minute. Let's take a look here at the throat chakra. So there are times here where I'm getting the energy that Perhaps you might not be expressing the fact that there are times that you feel a little bit conflicted and a little bit indecisive, where you feel that your hands are tied and that you can't see things clearly in this connection, and that you may sometimes want to take a break. I'm not saying to break up. I'm saying you take a break from all this energy that you're using mentally. Okay, that you need this type of rest after kind of thinking things through about this relationship. Okay, so if you do feel that you get caught up in your thoughts, okay, and that you are in this king of swords mode, which is again a person who is a little bit on the colder side. They kind of keep their emotions in the back burner and lead with their thoughts and communicate their thoughts. They don't communicate so much their emotions. When you see yourself perhaps in this energy, try to, take a break and try to clear the mind. And, that eventually will help you with this communication, this heart-to-heart communication that you guys need to have or will have in this connection, or that's important in this connection. Because remember, it said one of the cards here at the beginning was heart-to-heart conversations. So, that might be what you might need to do in order for that to be a successful type of communication. So here it says partnerships and alliances. And so you're getting the 3 in both decks, which are the same card. Okay, so this is the 3 of Wands in this deck, and you're getting the 3 of Wands in another deck, both saying the same thing. So when that happens, it's pretty much this card is clarifying itself. Okay. And what we get here is that the 3 of Wands is a feeling of getting ready to start on a new path. Okay. So I feel that perhaps you've already taken the time, or this is again, this card is first and then this one. So it does make sense that there is a period of taking a break here. Okay. Of taking a break from all that mental thinking and worrying and just thoughts and emotions that you just want to take a little break here. And it makes sense that after this card you're getting a card that says excuse me, that talks about getting ready to start into a new path, kind of looking at what I'm taking this step forward. And this step forward is pretty much in your partnership. So you either want to continue to move forward with this relationship, or you're thinking when you are in this indecisive mode and then you take your break, that you might say to yourself, okay, you know what, now I'm ready. I'm really ready to kind of give this partnership my all, and I'm ready to start in this new path, in this connection with my partner. Okay. So I'm getting kind of being hesitant here at the beginning, kind of feeling a little bit of not sure, or sometimes not being quite sure, and kind of taking a little break, kind of not being able to communicate. And I'm getting my throat is a little okay, there we go. So I'm kind of feeling maybe what you may be feeling when it comes to this connection in regards to your throat chakra. So kind of focus on that as well. So from this pause here, moving along to, this partnership and alliance. Okay. And then here, as your final card, you have the triumphant success, okay, or the Ace of Swords, which again, communication, a breakthrough of clarity, okay, and it is a card that it's about communicating those thoughts and those ideas, and it seems that you may at times not want to share them, okay, you're kind of holding that back, okay, or you're holding back valuable pieces of clarity or of things that you might want to share. You might not want it's a feeling of kind of keeping that in. Okay, so here I might say to you, I will say to you that even though you might feel this way at times, it's a great idea to be able to open up and share how you feel, and let your partner know that your feelings of security in this relationship, the feeling of stability. And it looks to me as if that is very important to you, okay? This stability, this valuable, it's valuable to you, okay? Or, for some of you, it might be just that communicating, you value communication, you value this opportunity to be able to clarify and to clearly express how you're feeling, okay, about really kind of going full steam ahead in this partnership, okay. So pretty much those are the messages that have, before I go, wait, we have engagement here. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, okay. It feels like I said, there may be some of you out there who might say, you know what, I think this could be the person. This could be my soulmate. This could be my romantic partner that I want to spend the rest of my life with. So just wanted to show you guys that energy here. That card and that energy is present here in your connection. And so again, it might be something that may be discussed in this heart-to-heart conversation that needs to take place here, okay. And this communication, or this valuable communication, or this communication, or these thoughts that are going to give this relationship the stability that you need. And so here is the the advice for you for your long distance connection. So now we can say goodbye. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Again, it is a general reading, so I don't expect for every single thing here to resonate with you. However, like I always say, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. If you really like this video, give it a thumbs up. Okay, and share with other people in the YouTube community who or who share that that they're in a long distance relationship. Bring them over here, let them know about this channel. I built this channel because I didn't find a lot of YouTube videos for people who are in long distance separation, okay, and I myself am in a long distance relationship myself, and so I do this to kind of help other people who are in the same boat as I am. And so we can make this small little family into a larger family when you subscribe to this channel. So please subscribe and click on the bell, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for stopping by. Bye-bye.